Okay, so today I'm going to share a little bit more in terms of what are more common queries I've been receiving. Okay, because lately I have been receiving a bit more queries in terms of upgrading.
Okay.
All right, especially from those who are from our MOP, our MOP sellers.
Right.
And interestingly, they will message me 1 year or 2 years before their MOP.
That's very common actually.
Yeah, actually very common, right? Yeah.
In my database, I have 3 years. Then
1 year, 2 year, which is good actually, which is good because all this planning, you have to do it.
So when you reach out to an agent very early on, depending on which agent, if you reach out to us early, you be prepared lah. Every 3 months to 6 months, we will just send you a teaser, send you videos of the latest market updates and all that. Her name is Adi.
Yes.
And I am Heikel. So welcome to this episode. And she's going to be talking about buying an EC or a condo. Her clients who
Maybe in terms of like for those of you, because this is a very frequent questions that I'm getting, like should I be considering EC or do you think I can go for ECs or condo? All right, so I thought that maybe if I just share it here, yes, I would love to still get those queries. I'm happy to explore.
Let's get to it.
Yes. All right. So these are the common questions that we get. All right, and
yes.
Moving to this,
Ta-da.
I would think that
you bought yourself or what?
I wish, all right. I wish. No, my name is still locked in somewhere, all right. So on this day of Lentor Modern launching, I saw that there are much more younger families, and I believe these are all our MOP BTO people who are looking to upgrade. All right,
and,
so
and
that's
a three bedder there was costing how much?
1.8, 1.9.
Where got 1.8?
There 1.9, maybe
1.9, right? 1.9 to 2 mil, right?
1.9 to 1, about there.
And young people can afford, huh?
Young, that's the thing, all right. What interested me was that there were families, so there were kids, Yeah, there were kids waiting in the queue together with their parents. So it was like, wow, it's a very different feel, I feel, and it highlights that the younger generation are the one rushing for all these new launches.
Why are they rushing?
Firstly, because before Lentor, right, I think there wasn't much affordable.
No.
Much.
I think not so much supply. There's no option.
Yes. I mean, there were options in CCR. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, we have clients who have sold their property wanting to upgrade to new launch. We're realizing actually the options are very limited.
Yes, so limited. So they were waiting.
So
for
those who are lucky enough, congratulations. But otherwise, the rest will be looking at resale condos also.
Yeah.
Okay.
Out of there was 1,006. Check 1,006 check.
Wow.
Okay, and you're one of them.
How many units were there?
600.
600 units.
Yeah.
600 units, and there was 1,006. So that's like three times.
Yeah.
Three times oversubscribed.
We see this oversubscribed, right? And today's session, I'm gonna just share a little bit more in terms of why people are looking to upgrade.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Wow.
So why upgrade and why this age? Linking back. MOP people are all young, right? Young families, right? Yeah, it's his first time, right? Seeing this. Okay, so
I feel like I'm in my poly days, looking at like charts like this.
Okay. But it's okay. I'm very visual, right?
Yeah, so but I have to understand all this.
Yes. I feel that we are at the age, right? When I meant it's about 30 plus years old to 40s. Okay,
True.
At the age whereby we are starting to start the wealth accumulation.
Yes.
Whereby we are, our careers are okay, not so bad already. We do have a little bit more savings, income, and that is when we are ready to
wealth accumulation.
Yep. That is the start. We are at the start of our journey of wealth accumulation.
How does that link to this real estate? Like I see that there's a
Yes. Okay. Yeah, upside down, right? So when we talk about like wealth accumulation, we want security, and property it's a very tangible asset.
Yes.
Tangible meaning that you are able to touch it, you're able to see it.
Yep.
You know, it's not like stocks. You can't really touch it.
Yeah.
All right, you can't really feel it.
But you will feel it when you see the losses.
All right, and I personally feel that the property move that you make, right? It's either gonna make you money in terms of the in a long run, or make you lose the opportunity to make money.
To have a head start.
Yes,
Yep,
to have a head start.
I agree.
Okay, later, I mean, that is an example. That is why people go for new launch, or in fact just
I
private.
think just to add on to that, like I completely agree on the fact that it's a stepping stone to bigger things. Like even in my experience, that yes, people will assume that property agents make a lot of money and all that, but at my level, when I sold my property, I had enough profits to move to a higher level. Okay, I sold my property for 1.2 mil. Without touching any of my current savings right now, I can upgrade to 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8
comfortably because of your sales proceeds.
Without touching my own savings.
Yeah, because of your sales proceeds.
Correct. Because my first property generated enough profits. Now I can launch. What's the word? It's a launch pad for my next property without touching any of my existing savings. It was just the first the set of savings that I had for my first property. Now I'm in a way rolling it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So a question. You think if you didn't make that good step at first, right? Do you think your income will be able to grow? Okay, maybe not as self-employed, all right? Most of the people are like having progressive...
different stages. Different people stages. Got different masing-masing lah. For me, I would say that it would be more painful without this profit margin that I'm having.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is property investment in its own, like buying your first property, it helps you to hedge against a lot of things.
Yes.
Inflation.
Yes.
GST from 7% to 9%. Your income grows, yes, but which one climbs faster? Your income growth or property prices?
Property, yeah.
Yes, precisely. So that's why the younger generation actually notice that, oh my God, no matter how hard I'm working, they need to make the money grow for them. And one of the best way is property. So this links back to why new launches are so, or private property, more people from our generation is trying to upgrade themselves, step up.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not just clearly they just want a swimming pool in their house. It's really not that. It's really more on the planning of an asset. Okay, leveraging also, right? So
more charts.
I feel that saving and working hard alone will really not help. Especially, ladies, we know that we want to probably start working at a certain age. So this is the time we grow our money. Okay? And one thing is, as we see, the prices, regardless whether it's new condo or EC, the price will continue increasing.
Do you know what condo this was? Tampines Avenue 10? Our friend stays there.
This one, no.
Alps. This was Alps, and this was Tapestry.
Oh, this is okay.
Yeah, I think it was either Alps or Tapestry.
707,
PSF,
wow.
PPR. So their break even was around 900 plus PSF. So how much do you think the launch price for Tapestry and or Alps was back then?
Wouldn't it be like 1,003?
Yeah, so Tapestry was 1,003 PSF. Back then it was like, wow, so expensive.
Yes. Okay, you imagine, why I show this graph, right? Now we are in 2022, and then we see the 2017 price, we are like, oh my God, I know I entered back then. And then 5 years down the road, you see the same chart and you will tell yourself, oh my God, I should have ended when Adi talked to me, man.
I think in this series of videos in the next that you're going to be seeing, I keep talking about how I missed out on Lentor Central because I feel that it's not the right price for me. But now that you bring this up, right?
I think he regrets going JB on that day.
I skipped the launch day, not wanting to be part of it. But we can see the price growing by 20%. When the market is hot, it grows by 30%.
And it will continue increasing.
Okay, hold on. Let me just continue my point here.
Yes,
this was Tampines.
Tapestry, right?
Tapestry was 1,003 PSF. Alps before that was 1,001 PSF. Then after that, we have Hillview. Today, we have all these dairy farm residences. They started at 1,005, 1,006 PSF.
And sold out.
Sold out eventually by now. And then West Coast Vale, we have all the Park Riviera, Whistler Grand, all that, also going for 1,006 plus PSF back then. And then also it felt expensive. Okay, now looking back, wow, so cheap.
I think you know why? Because when people hear like, they refund, wow, very far, very far.
Yeah.
You know, they
I think like what you said, any point of time, any property that's being launched, it will
they
always,
will
we always
feel
feel that
that.
it's expensive at that point of time. But of course, we have to see the value at whatever you're buying in, okay?
And the transformational potential
That it
in
has.
that area as well.
Okay, but anyway, sorry for cutting you. Your point here
Okay, my
was
point
about
is that land prices will keep increasing. All right, so
Agreed.
you know,
We're seeing
it
it.
is like a I wouldn't say confirm guaranteed, all right, but it is assurance. It is a low opportunity cost. No, I don't know. No, wait.
low what? Yeah, so you're saying it's one of the fastest way that we can enter
okay.
and grow our wealth.
Yes,
right.
it's low risk,
Low risk.
with investment and capital appreciation.
True.
Low. Yes,
True.
that's the low I'm talking about. Okay, so next question is yes. I know that yes, I want to upgrade.
Yeah,
Next
a
question
lot of our
is
clients ask, should they go for EC, or should they go for
condo?
condo?
All right, so we leave the options to you after you know what each of them has pros and cons. Okay, let's be honest. So to me, all right, this is really just to me. EC, I like the facilities. Like example, North Gaya, they have flying fox. You know,
Wow.
There are like things that attract kids, or like slides on slides, and I mean different kind of facilities
Looks like
that
there's a
EC.
pelican, throwing water. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Basically, the facilities are a little bit more family friendly.
Yes,
I feel
it is meant for families. In fact, it's not meant for investors. The developers cannot attract foreigners. The developers cannot attract PRs to buy. Only Singaporean eligible with families can buy.
You have to be a Singapore citizen. So that on another topic is a whole topic of eligibility.
Yep.
Okay, which we also shared with our own clients. But main point is entering in an EC. It's entering into a condo at a super subsidized rate.
True.
All right, you're enjoying full condo facilities, and in fact, more I feel because you have extra activities like Flying Fox, and the size. If you are looking at sizes,
No.
I don't know. I like the sizes
It is
of
big. In today's market, it is big. And
Yeah,
to put
100
things in
square
perspective, yes, one glance, I would say 1.35 for an EC. Wow, expensive, eh?
Of course, wait till I show you what is condo's entry price.
Wait, not yet. But even before you show that, I'm going to remind you that a resale EC that is of 8 years old, 9 years old today, of the same size, can sell for 1.2, 1.25 already. So what is buying a brand new of a similar size for just 100k more expensive? Because by the time this one reaches its TOP, by the time you can collect the key 3 years later, this will be 0 years old. But that EC that is selling today for 1.25, that resale EC 8 years old, today, in 3 years time, is going to be 11 years old.
So the gap is like so narrow.
cheap. Wow,
So
actually,
now
wow.
it's cheap, right? Okay, so if you're wondering what cheap project this is, right, it's actually North Gaya. Okay, and yes, come and
Where is
we
North
can
Gaya?
explore a little bit more Yishun.
Yishun.
All right, just near Symphony Suites. Okay, back to the comparison. Condo. Now we see
Where is
condo. Lentor, of course. I'm just giving an example, right? Facilities wise, of course, tip top. Okay, and of course, you have to look at which developer are we talking about, right? But I want to highlight in terms of the floor plan wise.
Yep.
This we are comparing a 3-bedder and a 3-bedder.
Yep.
And I feel that this
Got a
3-bedder
study area here.
that is
You
also
got a
having
flex
a little
here.
flex.
I see you have a utility area here, but you don't have a utility area here.
Yes. Okay, but some condos do have the option of a utility, but of course at a much pricey rate. I'm gonna go at everything below 2 million. Example, the budget is 2 million. All right, they can go for both, but which one? Okay, so for a smaller size, 92 square meter, and entry is already at 1.9 for a 3-bedder. Okay, so this is an example of a 1.3 versus a 1.9.
Yep.
And that's why I'm saying EC is entering into a condo at a subsidized rate. Yes.
600,000 difference.
Yes.
Wow.
What? That one can buy you
And-
another HDB on its own.
Yeah, North Gaya is in Yishun. Lentor is in Lentor, just behind Yishun.
Lentor is in Lentor.
Tak
Very
jauh
good. Very
beza
good.
lah. Same but different lah.
Okay,
Okay.
so which one would you go for? Okay, I know this is very a little bit more overloading, but my point that I highlighted here is that the price of EC has outpaced, meaning the EC prices really increased. Not bad, because some people feel that EC, you want to buy EC, there's no value in it. Like you cannot make money out of EC.
So you're saying the value outpaced a condo because at the start they bought for much cheaper, but eventually the rate of increase is faster. For example, trying to understand, and pure condo was increasing at what?
From 2016 to 2022, EC prices increased by 27.9, while normal non-landed at a slower pace at 19.2%. So that shows that those who entered EC, because eventually when people just want an upgrade, they probably in their mind is, okay lah, at least it's not HDB. So they okay with even if it is EC.
Any investment, when there's a difference of 10%, okay lah, 7% difference, wow, it's a big difference actually for the same period.
Yeah, so we are. By the way, this is 2016 to 2020. All right, it's just
maybe I
using
should not
reference
buy
to that.
anything for the next 2 years, and then 2 years later I ballot for an EC.
Is it? And then you will say, "Oh my God, I should have entered when it's lower because land price keep increasing." Okay.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So sometimes when you hear like him, just like, when he is a pure buyer, whatever.
No, I'm a pure buyer.
Pure buyer thoughts. Yeah. Oh yeah, maybe I should do this.
It is
maybe I
very
should
different
do
when
that.
you're serving a client and doing it for yourself, because for us as professionals, there's like data everywhere, like information overload. Then for yourself, you tend to overanalyze. The emotions start to creep in. When I'm advising my clients, it's very clinical. It's very like straightforward. This makes a lot of sense. But for me, I have to think about what if my wife don't like, what if my cat no space, what if my in-laws, my
So
parents.
back again, everyone have different needs, and when it is always tailoring to your needs.
Yeah.
But just on data driven, okay, what we feel that those some people who feels that EC a little bit tough to make money. I think we are talking about comparison, like the holding period. You know what I mean? Like holding 8 years versus 3 years.
Yeah.
Those who don't want to wait too long, then of course lah, EC.
Big difference. Yeah, actually,
EC
not that
might
you
not
remind
be,
me.
EC might not be for you if
Not for
you
me.
don't want a short term one. Okay.
Yeah, I am high risk, high.
Yes, but okay, because I mean, you are father of 2 cats, right?
Yes.
And then I'm mother of 2 kids, right?
Yes.
The kids, when they go primary school, we are kind of locked in for 6 years.
True.
So some families say it's okay, because eventually I have to
True.
stay for long.
Good point.
So
Good point.
might as well just go for EC lah.
Very good point.
Okay, now, so which would you prefer after knowing this? Okay, looking at the chart here, right?
Without looking at the chart.
Okay, without looking at the chart.
I never saw it that way, I never saw it from the point of view that I have children. If I have children, my kids go to school.
Yes,
then
You
I'm
wanna change
technically I'm
school
not
and
going to be moving.
Are you gonna change school and think
Yeah.
about them? Like they change school and that's gonna affect.
Can lah.
Yeah, sure can, but well.
All right. Okay. Okay. That puts a different perspective in my thinking.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. So talking to people sometimes just open up your perspective. By the way, so which would you prefer? We see that both are increasing. What? Correct. The purple. By the way, the light blue is we are talking about non-landed,
This
and
one,
the green.
Non-landed is condo lah. The normal condos.
Yes, condos, and then we are talking about the green dark green because we are looking at
EC.
ECs. Okay. So, well, if you see the increase for EC, it's gradual. Hence, it is not a, if you are looking for short term 3 years, want to go, of course, no lah. You won't
Condo
need
more short,
much mah. Okay, but if you are willing, you have the holding power, you don't mind holding game, then why not lah?
But it does also show when you are locked in long term, all right, it is
You're
less volatile. But you can see when you enter into a private condo, there's periods whereby prices go down, and then it can also go up, then it can go down again. Whereas EC is just a steady growth, not exciting.
Yeah. Not for the adventurous.
It's like you have to water your plant, then the plant slowly bloom. This one is, I don't know what's the analogy for this lah.
Roller coaster.
Roller coaster, exciting. I like.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So adrenaline people go for So basically, even if you prefer like I just want a short term lah, because I just want to make money quickly and then So want to highlight again that there is a widening gap between the OCR new condos and EC, making EC way cheaper, affordable.
Okay,
I wouldn't say cheaper.
To explain, OCR is the suburbs lah, in
Yes.
Yishun, in Tampines, in Jurong, in Choa Chu Kang, and ECs are usually located in the same location. You don't see ECs in Kalang Baru. You don't see ECs in Bendemeer. You don't see ECs in Queenstown.
Near
They
to the
are
BTOs,
always in the suburbs, right? As to provide affordable private housing.
Alright, so highlighting there's a widening gap means yes, EC we are looking at lower entry price, but the thing is that which is it easier for your family to afford? That is the most important part during our consultation, because for EC, example, your income is about 10 total. Your EC you're only getting 992, but for a condo,
What's this? This is a loan approval.
Yeah, loan approval, right? 992, which means 75% loan. You're probably looking at like 1.2, 1.3. Condo, you can easily stretch and you leverage on your income. Okay, so that's why probably less people go for new launch EC because of this tough criteria.
Okay, looking at this, when the gap is so narrow between an EC and a pure condo, in 2010, which makes more sense to buy?
In my view,
when the gap between a pure condo and an EC, then buy condo, right?
New condo, because easier. I mean, it gives the liquidity for you to exit.
Yeah, but today when the gap is so wide between an EC and a pure condo, which makes more sense to buy? Lower risk. EC is the answer.
So are you gonna get a new EC?
Anyway, this is the first time I'm seeing the slides. It's.
By the way, this is very updated, right? It's up to 14 August, as in the Q3 data is up to 14 August 2022. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So we are privileged to get very recent data like that, because being in project teams for all these new launches, we will be able to analyze. Yes.
What
I
project?
am in Tenet and
Tenet.
Tenet. Okay. And then the next project, please pronounce it as
Seneca. I don't know why there's a C. Seneca is
a
some
silent
philosopher.
C.
Okay, anyway.
Okay.
Sorry. It's your show.
No, that's about it.
That's it.
All right. Yes,
Okay.
that's it.
That's it. It was very insightful and deep dive into.
Not yet deep dive, actually.
Not yet.
Right.
Still, you see, she haven't even deep dive like that already. Okay, but if you're watching this, what we were discussing about in the next few weeks, we're going to be exploring deeper dive into specific topics in ECs.
And projects. Because,
projects,
we do get queries as to what do we think about this EC? What do you think about...
So specific projects we're going to discuss. Okay,
I mean, because different people want to hear different views.
Shall we start on Copen Grand next week?
Yes, because that's going to launch in October. So
Right.
maybe it can help some people to
Make a
determine
decision.
whether they want to put that ballot or not.
All right.
Or and come to the show flat with us.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, bye. Finish already, what?
Finish already, yeah. So if you're
okay.
interested to learn more, can contact her directly at 9756-7471 or go to our Instagrams, Adi Realty, Hero Homes. We're all over the place. All right, see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.